Well, hello. This session, Website Conversion Fundamentals, is all about how you need to set up your website, the messaging on your website, the navigational flow of your website to ensure maximum conversion, maximum profitability from your entire online marketing effort. And the way I look at it is, you can have the best pay-per-click campaign, you can have the best search engine optimization, you can be ranked number one on the Google map, but if the content of your website, if the structure of your website isn't set up in a way that's compelling for users, doesn't give them a reason to choose you over the competition, doesn't give them the information that they need to easily say you're the company that they're going to call for their plumbing or HVAC needs, it's not going to do as well as it should. It's not going to do as well as it could. So I want to talk about how we can take the traffic we're going to get from organic and pay-per-click strategies, make sure that the website's correct, that the messaging's correct, so we can maximize the profitability and the revenue of our online marketing strategies. So here's what we're going to cover in this section. I want to start by talking about marketing fundamentals and the marketing triangle. You market, your message, and your media. Make sure we're really clear on internet marketing is just a piece of the overall internet marketing strategy, and you have to have the marketing fundamentals down so that you can maximize your profitability. Then we're going to talk about the different types of website formats, HTML websites, Joomla websites, WordPress. Talk about the merits of each and really what I think is the ideal format for building your Web 2.0 search engine friendly, conversion ready website. We're going to talk about some of the key components that you need to have on your website. So, the basic things like your logo and where the phone number should be, whether you should have a web form on the website, on just the Contact Us page or on every page of the website. And then we're going to look at the core elements of conversion, the things you want to make sure you have in order to maximize conversion. And for me, conversion means they got to your website, they browsed around, and they took the next action, whether it was to pick up the phone and call your office and schedule an appointment or to fill out an online form and request an appointment. And then I'll talk a little bit about the importance of a mobile-enabled, mobile-ready version of your website and what you should be looking for in a mobile website so that you can, again, maximize the profitability of your overall marketing strategy. So I talked about, you really want to look at how you're marketing your business and start with the fundamentals. So in any marketing discussion, there are three core components. There's your market, and that's who you sell to. And the clearer you can be on who you sell to and who your ideal customer is, the better you can write a message that resonates with that audience. So you want to start with the market and then start thinking about the message. What can you say? How can you position yourself to really resonate deeply with that specific demographic, with that specific audience? And then you can start to look at the media, and the media being the various channels that you use to market to that market with that message to get new customers, right customers, the kind of people that you want to be dealing with. And it's so often that people want to jump straight into the media. They want to go straight to online advertising, straight to pay-per-click, or straight to billboards, or straight to radio. But none of those are going to work as well as they should if you haven't done your due diligence to select your target market and write a message that resonates with that audience. So the best place to start is really stop for a few minutes and think about what your ideal customer is. What's your target market? And if you've listened to some of the other interviews with leading multi-million-dollar plumbing businesses that are available in this course, you'll know that they've all got really well-defined target markets. And for the most part, we're finding that they're homeowners that are in the ages 35 to 65, homeowners 35 to 65, have dual income, and are looking for quality service, for convenience, for professionalism, as opposed to just looking for the cheapest price. But your target market might be different. So you need to spend some time and identify and really carve out in your mind who's your customer, what are their demographics, what are their psychographics, and what area are they in? Are they in this zip code versus that zip code? Because knowing what your market is, now you can start to craft a message that resonates with that audience. And so really the answer to the message question is, what makes you unique? Why would somebody want to choose your plumbing or HVAC business over the competition? And we all know that there's a lot of competition in your area. So getting real clear on why you're unique and why somebody should choose to do business with you is going to help. And for some, it's because you have been in business for a certain period of time, because you have licensed and insured technicians, because you guarantee that you can have someone to their home within a 2-hour window or less, because you stand by your work with some type of guarantee that you're going to come back and fix it if something's not done right. And so really get crystal clear on what that messaging is and make sure that it's going to resonate with your target market. This is going to make everything else that you do so much more effective, because on your website, on your pay-per-click ads, on your banner ads, on everything that you can do to market your business online and offline, the market and the message is extremely important. And then, of course, what are your medias? How are you reaching these target customers? This program is all about internet marketing, and you've already heard a lot about pay-per-click advertising and social media and organic search engine optimization. These are the media that we're going to be tapping into through the Online Dominance Blueprint. So where can you reach your target market, right? And we've already spent some time looking at this, and we know that you've got social media, blogs, your website, and your other online marketing channels. So let's talk about website formats and the different formats you want to have or that are available for you when you build your website. And so there's basic HTML pages or individual pages that could be on a website. This is how a couple years, 10, 15 years ago, almost all websites were built in an HTML format, and you had multiple pages hyperlinked together. There are other options like site builders that you can get through GoDaddy, Website Tonight, One-in-One, and they're kind of turnkey. You bought your domain and you can set up your websites. Those I found to be quite a bit less than ideal. You don't have a lot of control, you don't have a lot of flexibility, but there are those types of formats. And then there are CMS, content management systems, like WordPress, Joomla, Drupal. I'm sure there's lots of others. Those are the big ones. And as far as I'm concerned, a CMS system is ideal for your plumbing or HVAC business. And the reason that I say that is because you have scalability. In any of these platforms, you have the ability to change your navigation. So let's say you have Home, About Us, Our Services, Contact Us, and you say, oh my goodness, I want to add a specials page. If you have your website built in Website Tonight or in a HTML format, and there are graphics behind the website, if you want to say, I want to add a coupon section to my website, you're starting from scratch. You're going back to the graphics, you're modifying all of the pages in order to add that to your navigational structure. With a CMS system, everything is built behind code, so you have the ability in a very easy to edit way to add that coupon section to your website. It also gives you scalability from the perspective that you can easily add multiple pages to your website. So as you see, or as you might have already seen in the SEO section of our program, we talk about having pages for each one of your services and each one of the cities that you operate in. A CMS system gives you the ability to create those pages in a scalable format without having to mess with the graphics or do anything that's really hard to control. Also, it's easy to access, modify, and update. Things like WordPress and Joomla, you'll go to a backend administrative area, yourcompany.com/login, and enter a username and password, and there's a very easy to edit system with pages and posts that works just like Microsoft Word. You start to type, you bring in an image, you press save, and that stuff shows up on your website. It's more complicated than that, but it's actually very easy. It's also very search engine friendly. So these CMS systems have intelligently structured linking between pages, intelligently structured content with the way that everything is structured. So it's real search engine friendly. We found that CMS systems will rank better than regular HTML or Website Tonight type stuff. In a lot of cases, a blog is going to be automatically bolted in, meaning it's got a blog, you enable it, and now there's a section on your site where you can feed updates. And on my social media, on the SEO program or SEO module, talk a lot about the importance of creating consistent updates, blogging on a consistent basis. And so having this type of CMS system gives you the ability to have that automatically as part of your website. And then with CMS systems, you have a lot of different plugins that you can add to your website. So you can easily pull in your social media feeds. You can add things that are nice. You can have syndication, so when you create an update on your website, it automatically goes to your social media profiles. You can have map integration on your website, so there's a map where people can click to get instructions, or where they can see a heat map for where your technicians are providing service. A lot of things you can do with a CMS system that you can't necessarily do with a non-CMS type option. So as far as I'm concerned, if you're looking to build a website from ground up, or you're just getting started, or you feel like you need to redesign it in a CMS system, and ideally put it in WordPress. WordPress is a fantastic platform, very easy to use. It's the most adapted website platform available, so there's a lot of developers working on it. It's constantly being updated, it's constantly being improved, and I found it to work very well for plumbing and HVAC type businesses. So you have my stamp of approval to go out and build your website on a WordPress platform. So what should your website have? What navigational structure should it have? Well, you definitely want to have home, about us, our services, our service area, online specials or coupons, however you want to word it, reviews or testimonials, and contact us. These are the core pages that you definitely want to have. Within About Us, you might want to have Meet the Team, Why Choose Our Company. I think that's powerful. You want to be able to drive people back to a Why Choose Us section on your site. And in some cases, if you're having issues recruiting and retaining good quality talent, you might want to have a careers section on the About Us area where somebody can go and fill out an application and learn more about potentially working with your organization. Within our services, you want to have the ability to list out the various services that you offer. And I talk a lot about this in the SEO module. You want to have pages for each one of your services because it's going to be optimized for the different keyword combinations on your site. But you want emergency plumbing, drain cleaning, water heater repair, water heater installation, bathroom remodeling, repiping, sewer cleaning, leak detection, sewer repair, bathroom remodeling, etc. So you offer various services. There's some things maybe that you do that aren't on that list. And so have pages for each one of the different services that you offer. From there, you want to have a service area section. Obviously, that service area section gives you the ability to show a heat map of all of the places that you and your team go. And also, you can have a drop down that lists the sub-cities that you operate in your market. Reviews and testimonials gives you the ability to showcase what others are saying about you. So you can put in text reviews, you can pull in reviews from Yelp, you can pull in reviews from Angie's List. And so have a section to showcase all the wonderful things people are saying about you. And of course, contact us page where they have your general contact information. So this is what your navigation structure might look like if you have home, about us, employment, services, water heater, service area, reviews, specials and coupons. Of course, you do need a section for your blog, so don't forget about that, and contact us. So make sure you've got those core things in your website. So what should your website have? Right? What are the elements that are going to help with conversion? Well, you always want to have a phone number on every page of your website in the right-hand corner. So when somebody comes to a page, their eyes are naturally drawn to the top section of the website, the logo and the phone number, and they expect that phone number to be somewhere here in the upper right-hand corner. So having a prominent phone number telling them to call you now for service in that section is ideal. I think you want to have a web form where a customer can easily request a quote. Remember, people are in different mental mind frames when they visit your site. And so someone that's on their phone or just leisurely, looking calling you for their plumbing services is glad to pick up the phone and call you. Somebody that's in a work environment, like let's just say, somebody's at the office, their wife calls and says, hey, you know what, we got a plumbing situation, can you please get a plumber out here immediately? They're at the office, so they don't want to create a ruckus, but they're kind of browsing around trying to find out what options are available. They get to your website, and maybe they don't want to make a call right at that moment. Maybe they just want to schedule the appointment, or they want to be able to have someone from your team contact them. They can go right to the site, easily enter their name, phone number, and email address, and send that through, and it makes it a lot less of an issue for them to get that done without creating any friction. You always want to have links to your social media profiles, so Facebook, Twitter, Google+, place for them to be able to easily jump off, engage with you on social media, see what you're doing, and be able to press that like, follow, subscribe button. It just gives you a sense of realness, authenticity, where they get to see your social media content. Have a direct link to your online reviews and testimonials. So I suggest you have a page on your website where you showcase your reviews, and so have a link that drives them to that reviews section on the website. You also want to put your credibility symbols on your website, either in the sidebar or in the header graphic, saying that you're BBB accredited, maybe you're a member of the PHCC or QSC. These things give people the sense that you're a credible organization, you're involved in the community, and you're less apt to try and do them wrong, and so they feel more comfortable doing business with you. You definitely need to have your company name, address, and phone number on every page of your website, and I don't think that everybody wants to know your address or that that's real critical as to whether they're going to call you or not, but I talk about it in the Google Maps optimization blueprint that having consistency of your name, address, and phone number is critical for ranking on the Google map. So whatever page Google spiders your site on, if you've got your name, address, and phone number referenced, ideally probably in the footer file of your website, that's a great strategy. It's a great play. You need to have that on all of the pages of your website, and of course the Contact Us page. I think it's real important that you infuse personality into your website. Now by personality, I'm talking about photos, videos that are authentic, that showcase your company, showcase you, the business owner, showcase the people that work in the business, so the technicians, the office team, showcase the office itself, the trucks, the equipment, not stock photography, but authentic imagery, so they can start to get to know, like, and trust you before they even call. I mean, I've seen it prove itself out time and time again where you can send somebody to two different sites. One of them is just a generic, here's the same image of the same plumbing guy with the wrench and the weird smile, versus they get to a page where they see an authentic picture of the owner, of the team, of the truck. This page, the authentic page, converts 10 to 1. So you want to get your real personality into the website. You have to craft messaging that explains why they should choose your company. Why should they want to pick you versus the competition? And pull them down a path where they can start to learn more about why to choose you, where they can see your online reviews, and where they can, if they're kind of on the fence, quickly get to some special offers and incentives that will drive action, that will get them to contact you right away as opposed to continuing to browse the web and try and choose somebody else. And the other major thing you want to think about from a conversion perspective is you want to have a mobile-ready version of your website. So more and more people are accessing the internet via their mobile devices, their iPhones, their Android phones, and you need to make sure that the mobile version of your site isn't the same as your regular site, that it's condensed, it fits their screen, it gives them just the information they need, and it integrates with their phone so they can just press a button and have it call you. People that are searching or accessing your website from a mobile device are in a different state of mind than the people that are browsing and finding you on a computer. So let's look at some of this in action Here, we're just using Katcha Plumbing as the example, but you can see we've got a strong phone number in the top right-hand section of the website. Clearly, if you're on any page of the site, this will draw you and say, okay, need a plumber, call this, call the plumber you can trust. And so have your phone number somewhere in your header graphic up in the top area of the site. Have an online web form. I recommend having that web form on every page of the site. So whether they're on the drain cleaning page, the emergency plumbing page, or the About Us page, they can always go straight to the left-hand side, click in there, enter their name and contact information, and have a request for contact in your hands. At a very minimum, have a Contact Us form on the Contact Us page of the site. Don't make them copy your email address, open a new browser, and type their email over to you if they want to communicate via email. Have a web form, make it easy. It also helps you reduce the amount of spam that you get to your email address. Have easy links to the social media profiles. I like to see the social media profiles either in the header at the very top or at least in the sidebar on every page of the site so they can quickly get to Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, and start to engage with your company in social media. Again, this is just a credibility symbol, if nothing else. Talked about having your name, address, and phone number on every page of the website. Have it in the footer down here. This is the very bottom of every page, and it just simply has the state license number and the company's name, address, and phone number. This is so when Google spiders the page, it's finding your company name, address, and phone number. It can associate that with your Google Map listing. Use authenticity. Be real. I talked about people resonate with real people. They like to see, oh man, this is the company. These are the people that I'm going to be talking with on the phone or that are going to be coming out to my home. So as often as you can, don't rely on stock photography. Get a picture of the owner, get a picture of the team, get that picture in front of the vehicle. These things really draw people in, and it gets them to feel, wow, these are real people. This is the kind of business that I want to deal with. On the content on your website, write messaging that draws them in. Connect with the message, connect with the psychology that they're going through. They're looking for a plumbing company. And so when they land on that page and you write something along the lines of, are you looking for a company that you can trust? Well, you come to the right place. We're operating on the same principle for the last 30 years. Trust, innovation, and excellence. When you invite, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but you get the idea, connect with them. Give them reasons to choose you and have a call to action. Give us a call at this number for immediate service. Or click here to take advantage of our online specials and discounts. Remember, they got to your page, they've browsed around the internet, there are hundreds of plumbing companies that they can choose from. Give them some compelling information about who you are and why they would want to choose you. Ask them to call now for an appointment, and then draw them into a section where they can get an offer or a special discount, which is going to incentivize them to choose you and make that call right away. So again, this is the coupons page. Have some coupons, either percentage or dollar off. Sounds cheesy. This is really best for your new client acquisition. These are the new people that haven't done business with you, and you're drawing them into your world. If you have to use a coupon to get that first service, now you've got them as a customer. You can start to email market to them. You can start to pull them into social media and turn them into a repeat customer that uses you again and again. And of course, you want to have a mobile-ready version of your website. More and more people are accessing the internet from their mobile phones. If somebody goes online and searches for your plumbing services and gets to your website, they probably want to just get the basic information. They don't want to learn a bunch about you. They want to find out who you are, where you're located, what your service is, and be able to press a button to call you. And so I have up an example of a mobile version of your plumbing site where they can just get the basic information, hit that call us button, and they're on the phone with you. So definitely set up a mobile version of your site. Don't overcomplicate it. Give the basic information of what they need so that they can know that they're dealing with the right company. When it comes to the copy on the website, you want to address their specific concerns and engage on that note. So on the home page, obviously make it kind of generic, looking for a plumbing company, but on the water heater page, water heater repair, talk about, man, how frustrating is it I know how frustrating it is when I need hot water and the water's not coming through. You need to make sure that you've got hot water in your house and you can get somebody out that understands water heaters, can be there quickly, and will resolve the issue the first time. Write that kind of messaging for each one of the pages on your website and have a clear call to action after every block of text, which says, call now to schedule your appointment, or click here to reference one of our online coupons for a discount on your first service. Pull them deeper into your website with About Us links, with special offers, with links to before and afters, especially for repiping, trench and sewer replacement, bathroom remodel type stuff. Give them content that makes them feel like, okay, these guys know what they're doing, and draw them deeper and deeper into the website so that they're more comfortable taking that next step. Tell them why they should choose you. I talked about this in the message market media portion of the module. Make sure that you've got some compelling messaging about why they should pick your company over the competition. And of course, have a web form on each of the pages of your website, or a minimum of the Contact Us page, so that if they're not in the modality where they can pick up a phone, they can simply type in their name and email address and phone number and let you contact them. So again, make sure that you've got the phone number in the top right-hand corner. You've got a clear call to action telling them what to do next on every page of your website under every block of text. Have the web form on each page, or the Contact Us page. Pull them deeper into the website with additional details. Check out our reviews, download a coupon, look at our befores and afters, explain why they should choose you, leverage personality, be authentic. Take some photos, even if they're not the most beautiful pictures. Take photos of the trucks, take photos of the office, take photos of the team. Integrate that into your website. It really, really helps with conversion. Leverage your reviews, testimonials, and videos. There's no reason you can't create a simple video for each of the pages on your website explaining what the service is and why they should choose you. Some people are visual. They can see the content on the website, read it, and feel fine. Other people are more audible, and they want to hear it, they want to see it. And so if you can spend the time to give them the text and to give them a video, that really helps with conversion. And give them external proof, right? Take them out to the review site where you have reviews on Angie's List, or you have the reviews on Google Maps, or you have the reviews on Yelp.com. Show them what other people are saying, and you're going to significantly improve your conversion. And of course, have a mobile version of your site, so that when somebody gets to your site from a mobile device, they can just find the information they need, press the click to call button, and transact business with you.